Hello, good morning, everyone. I am Jessa Herban Rivera, and this time we will be discussing about measurement and evaluation. After the lesson, you will be able to define what is measurement and evaluation, know the difference between the measurement and evaluation, enumerate the characteristic of good achievement test. So now let's start with educational measurement. Okay, when we say educational measurement, it refers to the use of educational assessment and the analysis of data, such as scores obtained from educational assessment to infer the abilities and proficiencies of students. Okay, when we say educational measurement, it is the assigning of numerals to traits such as achievements, interest, attitudes, aptitudes, intelligence, and performance. Okay, let's move on to measurement. Okay, on the other hand, measurement refers to the process by which attributes or dimensions of some physical objects determined. However, one measure generally used some standard instrument to determine how big or tall, heavy or voluminous, hot or cold, fast or slow, straight something is actually is. Okay, standard instrument is the physical devices that uses rulers, scales, thermometers. Okay, we measure to obtain about what it is. Such information may or not be useful depending on the accuracy of the information or instrument to be used. Okay, and our scales using thermometer, for example, before we measure how big a classroom is in terms of square feet, the temperature of the room by using a thermometer of the room is by means of ohmmeter to determine the voltage or amperage and the resistance in the circuit. Okay, for example, there are not the assessing anything. We are simply collecting information or relatives to some established rule or standard. Okay, testing is the most common procedure in measuring the student's knowledge. Okay, of the subject matter. Okay, the second one is perception. Okay, students' knowledge of the subject matter is measured by asking expert of groups to rate them in a scale of 1 to 5. Okay, 1 being the lowest and 5 is being the highest. Okay, now we have two types of measurement. First is the objective measurement. Second is the subjective measurement. Okay, objective are more stable type of measurements in the sense that repeated measurements of the quantity or the quality of interest will produce more or less the same outcome. Okay, while in subjective measurement, it is unstable and dependent on the perception of the core. Okay, doing the rating and it differs from the one assessor to the next, even if the same quantity or the quality of interest is being measured. For example, this is an easy type. Okay, it would depend on the teacher's perception. If the teachers are into grammar or flowy words or the context of the essay, that that's why we recommended that teachers should not know the name of their students in checking the essay. And also, teachers should use rubrics in giving points or giving scores to the essay. Okay, let's move on to indicators, variables, and factors. Okay, variables is a quality or function that may assume in any given value or set of value. Okay, indicators is a group of indicators constitute a variable. Okay, they are the building blocks of educational measurement upon which all the other forms of measurement are built. Okay, next is factors. Okay, it is a group of variables from a construct factor. It is from or through a group of variables, and variables form a factor correlate highly with each other, but with the low correlations variables in other group. So now let's move on to evaluation. Okay, evaluation is the process of gathering and interpreting evidences regarding the problems and progress of individuals in achieving desirable and educational goals. Okay, it can help also the educators to determine the success of their academic programs and signed efforts to improve students' achievement. Okay, let's move on to the difference between measurement and evaluation. Okay, when we say measurement, it focuses only on a single aspect of subject matter, achievement, or skills, while in the evaluation, it emphasizes all aspects of people growth. Okay, and measurement, it is involved in determining objective on the basis of which judgments are made, while the evaluation it is essentially based on objective. Okay, while in measurement it is a mean to end. Main function is collection of evidences to determine the present status of a pupil in a particular area, while in evaluation, it is an end in itself. Okay, main function is the appraisal of the value of the evidences. Okay, therefore, evaluation is equals to measurement plus values judgment. So now let's move on to the phases of evaluation. Okay, we all know that evaluation is a continuous process contrary to the public opinion. It is not what you do at the end. Okay, evaluation in instructional process involves three broad phases. Okay, first is identifying and defining intended outcomes. Second is constructing or selecting tests and other evaluation tools relevant to the specified outcomes. And last but not the least is using the evaluation results to improve learning and teaching. Okay, so let's move on to achievement test. Okay, achievement test is a tool for teachers for evaluation of students in school situation. Okay, with the help of achievement test, we can measure the amount of success of an individual in a specific field. Okay, in school environment, it is used as an instrument to measure success of an individual in particular subject or groups of subject. So now we have the characteristic of good achievement test. First, we have reliability. Second one is objectivity. Third one is the validity. Fourth one is the feasibility. Okay, when we say reliability, it is the trustworthiness or its consistency. It's defined as the consistency with which a test measures what is intended to measure, while in objectivity, it is said to be a test to be highly objective If the score assigned by the different but equally competent scores are not affected by the judgment or personal opinion, while the validity refers the purposiveness or the validity of a test is the accuracy in which a test measures what it intends to measure. Okay, when I say feasibility, it is assessing the value of a test is or the usability or the practicability is an important criterion. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.